Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Campervan Days. We're now into week 3 of our incredible 7-week adventure across France in Lui, our wonderful Autocampers Campervan. It's hard to believe we're already this far into the trip. Time really does fly when you're having fun. For those of you who are new here, while we're away traveling, we also do home swaps. This past week has been week 2 of our swap here in the lovely town of Plomer in Brittany. It has been a fantastic base for exploring the stunning coastline and has given us a real taste of local life. Having a home base for a little while is a great way to recharge our batteries and really get to know an area. This week has been all about lacing up our walking boots and hitting the trails. We've continued to explore the magnificent GR34 coastal path, which just keeps delivering breathtaking views. One of the standout walks was a beautiful 10-kilometer trek from the fort to Guidal Plage. The path hugs the coastline, offering incredible vistas of the Atlantic Ocean, sandy beaches and rugged cliffs. The fresh sea air, the sound of the waves. It's just pure magic. Every corner we turned revealed another picture-perfect scene. It's walks like these that really make you feel connected to nature and appreciate the simple beauty of the world. We took our time, stopping for photos and just soaking it all in. Of course, not every day can be filled with sunshine. We decided to visit the famous artist town of Campervan on what turned out to be a bit of a grey and rainy day. But you know what? It didn't dampen our spirits at all. In fact, the soft, diffused light and the damp cobblestones added a certain moody charm to the town. Campervan is famous for the school of painting that was established there, with artists like Paul Gauguin finding inspiration in its beautiful surroundings. We wandered along the river Avien, which flows right through the town, admiring the old watermills and art galleries dotted everywhere. We popped into a few galleries to see the work of local artists and of course couldn't resist stopping at a biscuiterie for some delicious buttery Breton biscuits. It was the perfect treat to warm us up on a damp day. It just goes to show that even with less than perfect weather, you can still have a wonderful day of exploration. One of the absolute highlights of our week was a fabulous day out in Port Louis. We had a brilliant stroke of luck because on the day we visited, all the local buses and ferries were completely free. It's part of a local initiative to encourage public transport, and we were more than happy to take advantage of it. Port Louis is a historic fortified town with a massive citadel that guards the entrance to the Lorient roadstead. We spent hours exploring its impressive ramparts, which offer panoramic views across the water. Inside the citadel, there are a couple of fascinating museums, including the Museum of the French East India Company. It was so interesting to learn about the town's rich maritime history and its trading connections with the Far East. Thanks to the free transport, we also hopped on a ferry for a boat ride across the bay. Seeing the citadel and the coastline from the water gave us a whole new perspective. It was such a fun, spontaneous part of the day, feeling the sea spray and watching the other boats go by. We wandered through the charming streets of Port Louis, admiring the old shipowners' houses, and just enjoyed the lively atmosphere of the port. It was a truly memorable day, made even better by the fun of zipping around on free buses and boats. As the week continued, our desire to walk and explore the coast just didn't fade. We rounded off our adventures with a lovely walk in Lomena. It's a popular seaside resort, and it was easy to see why. The long sandy beaches are just beautiful, and we had a great time strolling along the promenade, watching the world go by. It's a very vibrant place with lots of little cafes and restaurants overlooking the sea. And just when we thought we'd seen it all, we discovered another gem, Kerok. We went for another walk there, exploring its quaint little harbour and rugged coastline. Kerok has a more traditional fishing village feel to it. It was so peaceful watching the small fishing boats bobbing in the harbour. Each of these little towns and villages along the coast has its own unique character and charm, and we've loved discovering the differences between them. The GR34 really is a gift that keeps on giving, leading you from one beautiful spot to the next. As our fantastic 2-week home swap in Plomer came to an end, our final day was a practical one. It was time to get ourselves and Louis the Campervan ready to hit the road again. We spent the day doing all the essential Campervan chores, a big load of washing to make sure we have clean clothes for the next leg of our journey, and a thorough clean of the van. I also spent a few hours in the kitchen, cooking up some meals for our first few days back on the road. Having some pre-prepared dinners is a real game changer. It means that when we arrive at a new spot tired after a day of driving, we don't have to worry about cooking from scratch. We can just heat something up and relax. It's a little bit of preparation that makes a huge difference to our life on the move. So, with Lui sparkling clean, the laundry done, and the fridge stocked with tasty meals, we are officially ready for the next chapter of our French adventure. Week 4 is just round the corner, and we can't wait to see what it has in store for us. We're feeling refreshed and excited to get back on the open road. Thank you so much for joining us for Week 3. We absolutely love sharing these experiences with you all. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming adventures. It's free. We'd love to have you along for the ride. See you next time.